Showcase Suggestions, where I share travel tips and lists of 5 to help make traveling with kids a little easier.
As the owner of a travel agency, I see a ton of people in groups or Facebook ask for recommendations for a travel advisor. But usually the message just says, can you recommend a travel advisor? And there's no additional information. And so even though I know plenty of travel advisors, both from my agency and hundreds of colleagues that I've met in the industry, I can't recommend the best travel advisor for that person without any information. So this showcase suggestion, I'm going to be talking about 5 questions that you should ask a travel advisor to find the best fit for you. So the first question you should really ask is, do they charge a planning fee? You know, there's a big shift in the industry from not charging a planning fee into charging a planning fee. And maybe you are willing to pay one or maybe you're not. It's okay, whichever works for you, but it's important to know, do they charge a planning fee and what does it include? Most travel advisors who charge a planning fee, they don't have to take as many clients. So you will be the one, you'll feel less like a number, right? The advisors who work solely on commission have to take on too many clients to make ends meet, that they're not able to give their travelers the best possible service. So at my agency, yes, we do charge a planning fee, but each agent only accepts 10 trips per month and only 1 family per check-in date, so you're always the top priority. The next question you want to ask is, what method and how often do they communicate? What touch points can you expect? An experienced advisor will have this defined. So not only are you getting the answer to your question, you're also finding out, do they know the answer to the question? Some newer agents or some agents who do this more as a hobby won't be able to clearly define their client journey. So your travel advisor should be able to walk you through all the expectations of planning. If an agent is scattered or doesn't seem like they have it defined, they might not have systems in place, they might be disorganized, and things might fall through the cracks. Another thing you're going to want to ask is, what are their working hours? There's 2 reasons to ask this. First, you want to know, do their working hours align with when you're available to plan? A traditional 9 to 5 might not work for you. So at my agency, we always have at least one person who's able to meet in the evening, and we have one Saturday. I personally have one Saturday that I take client calls per month to make sure that I'm able to plan when people have time to plan. Another reason you want to ask this is, a lot of people get into this industry for fun. While many start building their businesses while working another job, and they are super, super passionate about turning it into a career and they're going to make it a priority, some have no intention on doing that. They just want to do it for fun. They just want to work when it's fun for them or when it's convenient for them. So it's important to understand what their working time looks like. Are they only working a few hours a week? That might not be the type of person you need. Another important question is, what does in-travel support look like? That one's pretty self-explanatory, right? You want to know what type of travel support you're going to have during your trip. Again, if they're not able to define this or they're wishy-washy, they probably don't have it defined, and so you want to find someone who really knows what their process looks like. Then another thing you want to know is, how do they personalize your travel experience? Listen to the questions that they're asking, right? I just asked, these are 5 questions you should ask them, but you should listen to the questions that they're asking. Do they want to get to know about you and how you live and travel, or do they just want to know the details they need to book a trip, right? A travel agent will definitely, they're an agent of the company, they'll turn around quotes, they'll book trips. A travel advisor will get to know you so they can advise you on the best for you, right? So listen to the questions that they're asking. And those are really the best ways to get to know whether or not a travel advisor is a good fit for you. If you'd love to schedule a call with somebody on my team, you can do so on our website. You can also hit the bell for more travel planning advice, family travel planning advice. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to take a break from the busy.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.